way, but once it starts going live, if I don't care if you talk, but if you prefer it, if you don't, when you see me go, I'll be in here going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to let you know I'm about to start my. I'll basically turn on my real screen. I'll start here in a second, you guys.
Okay, I'm just staying muted till I'm needed.
Also, hi everybody. I didn't want to like jump in. Everyone's having a conversation. So I know some of you don't know everybody. So nice to meet you.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Just kidding, Maria. How are you doing?
I'm good, babe. How are you? You look so
fine.
cute.
Oh, thank you.
Your earrings are cute.
Yeah. You got to go all out when it's Valentine's Day, right?
Right. For yourself. You know, I didn't, but it's fine.
Me either.
I did some last minute, like a little bit at the very last second, just like, all right, I have to do something to make myself feel a little bit better, just give me a little confidence. But
I did put on the hoops. I give out the big, gotta bust out the big hoop energy,
Exactly.
I put on a bra. I mean,
oh my God.
Whoa.
I did too. That's a lot of work.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jacqui's wearing pants. That's huge.
It's huge, isn't it? I haven't seen Jacqui in pants since before the pandemic.
I mean, exactly, right?
True.
Like even before the pandemic, it was hard to get her in pants.
Right? Unless they were like pink and fuzzy. And even harder to get her out of them. Nah. Shut up.
So I'm about to go live.
That's the thing. Is it a long process? Right?
Time out. Go quiet for a second so we can go live and they don't hear our riffraff for a minute, and I'll announce the lineup. Thank you. Stop. And don't make me take out the radio voice on you bitches, all right? God damn it.
Down Seth Rogen.
Thank you for turning in to SuitMan Productions. Tonight we will start Cupid's Rejects here in a second. This is a Dirty Angel Entertainment and SuitMan production. It's featuring Athena Rodriguez as a San Jose, California, Jacqui Pirl out of Sacramento, California, Funky Sam Medina out of San Jose, California, Danielle DeLuca out of Sacramento, California, Kirk Broussard out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Heather Rowe out of Sacramento, California, Jay Coe out of Los Angeles, California, Maria DeLaGhetto out of Los Angeles, California, The Real Hijynx headlining out of Portland, Oregon, and your host with the most, coming to you from Seattle, Duante SuitMan Barnett. Make some noise, everybody. What's up? How y'all doing? It's we're live on Cupid's Rejects.
Yay.
We made a mistake. We got 2 lovebirds on this goddamn show. I don't know how that happened, but we'll sort it out. But make some noise. You guys could have been anywhere but you're here with us.
Yeah.
We've got a great lineup of comedians tonight. The best part is I can honestly say I know everybody on this lineup's fucking funny. There's no guesswork about it. I'm not being nice. This isn't me doing the bullshit. It's not like I'm going to say, hey, this comedian's great and they're mediocre. No, we've got 9 great comedians for you tonight. I take that back. Kirk's on here. He might be a little mediocre, but it is what it is. We got to have that one token white guy. He's our one, right? But anybody in here been in a long-term relationship? Make some noise. Clap it up. Right?
Yay!
I was in a long-term relationship once. If you're ever in one, I feel like you do your sexual interview in the first year or 2. If you don't know what I mean by that, that means that usually in that first year or two, you figure out what they like, you figure out what you like, you know what I mean? So when on year 9, my wife started sucking my balls out of nowhere, I had a couple questions. Yeah, like, are you cheating on me? Like, are you reading again? Like, shit, I don't even like that. Like, pineapple, like, fuck. The worst part is like, I was like, how do you talk about this? Like, over the breakfast the next day, you're just like, yeah, that thing you did last night, yeah, don't do that again. Don't do that again. Don't do that again.
Oh my God.
And then even worse, you know, I play football, right? So then I'm sitting there and it catches up to me and I went, bitch, I know that smell. Like, why's your breath smells like Tyrone's balls? Next game, I'm under center at quarterback, audible in talking about green 45. You're lucky to be alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, blue 42, take them kids out and move in with you. Even worse, you know, I'm old. And so, like, I've been married for like 10 years. So I got on Tinder and all this shit late. And I've got an old soul. So I'm on here talking about I play cribbage and pinochle. And I got bitches matching with me just so they could hook me up with their grandmas and shit. I was like, this is fucked up. And then I thought about it. I was like, nah, I'm the cougar hunter. They've got life insurance policies. You check them in and you get a check all the way back out. Like, I mean, that works out. I mean, bang, bang. I get paid. Call me grandpa all you want. Shit. I'm going to the bank, bitches. What's up? Nobody's got a grandma for me. I just see Kirk talking about, don't be hollering at my hoes. Ethel's mine. You know what I mean? He's got an Ethel or Evelyn. Or when's the last time you heard somebody yell out, oh, Gertrude? You know what I mean? Like, grandmas need loving too. Grandmas need loving too. Grandmas' lives matter. Shit. Do you know STDs rates up in the fucking nursing homes? Talking about Valentine's Day. Woo, shit. I think I got you guys going. Heather's face on that last joke was like, oh God, I don't want to think about grandma getting gonorrhea. That's not cool at all, right? Nobody wants to think about grandma getting gonorrhea. But it's happening, folks. It's happening. But I hope you guys are tuned up. Make some noise if you're ready for a good show. Make some fucking noise.
Woo!
Make some noise if you're ready for a mediocre show too. I mean, fuck it.
Yeah.
And then Danny's like, yeah, fuck it. I don't want no mediocre, but that's what I've been getting. Fuck it, you know. Kirk's like, I'm in Las Vegas. You get what you get. It's like a game of craps. Fuck it. But our first comedian tonight, oh my God, she is the antithesis of what I just opened with. She's like wholesome and kind. She reminds me of that kindergarten teacher, like on Half Baked, when they're like, Jimmy's really good with the kids. And he's like, oh, that's so beautiful. Like the worst comic will come up on her mics and she'll be like, oh my God, give it up for James, the racist, sexist white guy. That's so hard. He gave it his best. She's laughing so hard because she knows the shit's true. In the background, Sam will be like, that guy's fucking sucks. She's like, Sam, do you want to go to timeout again? You can't talk to people like that. That's not our inside voice, Sam. No, it's not. I love this lady, though. She'll be help hosting some of our raw comedies. She's with the Hypothetical Comedy Network. Give it up for our first comedian of the night, Athena Rodriguez.
Woo!
Yay!
Yeah. Hello, here I am. Okay. Sorry, I am so high. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm into it. Guys, I hope that I hope, guys, hey, hi. Y'all, I hope you're being safe out there because I was at freaking Walmart yesterday and I was staring at two grown-ass ladies fighting over a box of wine. And I was like hella impressed by the lady who won because she didn't drop her baby once. The things that we can accomplish while we're breastfeeding. You're women, all of us. My name is Athena. I was named after the Greek goddess of war, wisdom, and homecrafts. Right, because when I think of a woman in power, I'm like, yeah, and she can knit like a boss. I wish there was some kind of magical story of how I got my name, but the truth is my dad was just like doing a deuce in the bathroom and was reading a Greek mythology book.
Wow.
True. My full name is actually Athena Sudoku Rodriguez.
Ooh.
Oh.
I I am married, and my husband is racial. He is actually half Mexican, half white, but he passes as a pothead. I sometimes like hope that he's not looking towards me to teach him about Mexican culture. I wouldn't know how to do that for a half Mexican, half white. I'm like, this is a Baja Blast. Here's a Mexican pizza. I hope he doesn't depend on me that way. I'm actually multiracial, which sounds fancy, but really it just means there's a lot of bastards in my family. It's true. There are a lot of people in my family. I have a very large family tree. A lot of my family has different last names. So when someone asks us, hey, what side of the family are you from? We're like laughing and laughing. Like there's only two, you know. There's so many people in my family. The last get together we had, I mistook the taco vendor for a cousin. I know. I was hella embarrassed too, because it turned out to be my dad. It was really nice to meet him. My dad, you know, I appreciate you guys being here, by the way. My dad, he would never go to any of my shows. He would always say, Mija, you cuss and it's unattractive. Because that's what I want to be, attractive to my father. He was a ridiculous guy too. I don't know if you have someone like this in your family, but my dad was that kind of guy that will talk through the whole movie. And then right at the action-filled points, he'd be like, Mia, what's happening? What are they doing? I'm like, I don't know. And he ruined the whole experience. And the only way to get him to be quiet through the whole movie is if there were like, you know, nudity on the screen. Like if there were tits ablazing on the screen, he was quiet. And that's when I like to go over to him and be like, hey, Dad, what's happening? What are they doing? Doesn't like it. He always wanted a son.
Huh?
It's true. He always wanted a son. I don't know if it's a Mexican thing. They want to leave some kind of legacy behind. The Rodriguez legacy. It was very confusing for me. I'm like, what's our legacy, Dad? Chronic ingrown toenails and diabetes? Trying to leave behind. I found out later that my dad's legacy was he taught the whole family karate. All the cousins, my whole family karate, guys. My dad didn't know karate. We have generation upon generation of fools that cannot defend themselves. I'm like so bad at fighting. I don't even like competition. I'm so bad at fighting. And my friend's like, you know what? You don't have to be good at fighting. If you get something to protect yourself. I have a taser. I'm going to bring it over to your place. You're going to see it. If you like it, get one for yourself. And I'm like, okay. So she brings over this taser. And she's like, wait till you get a load of this. And starts digging in her purse. She's all digging in her purse, digging in her purse. I'm imagining myself tasing someone in the neck. And she's digging in her purse, digging in her purse. And finally she pulls out this taser. And I'm like, holy crap. I hope whoever mugs you is as patient as I was. So long. I I didn't time myself correctly.
I don't think she timed herself at all. She's like, I'm done. I get it. I heard what she really said. Everybody give it up for our opener.
Did I go over? I don't know.
You still had time, but it's okay. You're fine. Give it up for Athena Rodriguez, everybody. Give it up for Athena Rodriguez. Woo! She got way too high. That's the best part is she's all like, I'm gonna try. I'm way too high for this. I'm sorry. Nah, that's the best part. I get to see you high. I'm gonna heckle her about this shit for months. I've got something to hold over. I'm happier than shit. Like, remember when you showed up to my mic too high? Yeah, I said the N-word on your mic. Kiss my ass. Who cares? You showed up late last night. Deal with it. Whatever. Hire the kite. Oh my God. Give it up one more time for Athena Rodriguez.
Yeah.
She looks like with her first name and her last name, she orders them called fajitas because, you know, that's definitely a white girl's first name. I've never met a Mexican named Athena, but that's why you roast them after they get off your mic. They can't do anything back. But our next comedian, she reminds me of a California soccer mom. Like, you know, she's getting hammered at the PTA meetings. She's definitely screwed a couple of her sons. Like, she's the original Stifler's mom. Like, she's like, when that movie came out, I identified with being a MILF. I think that's how Jacqui feels. I'm not going to lie. We're going to see. She looks like she's a party. Danielle's giving me this, oh my God, look. I'll punch her in the throat. I don't care. Whatever. We'll box in 2 weeks. Walrus game, motherfucker. Walrus game. But our next comedian, she's out of Sacramento. Oh, you don't know about that yet. We'll talk. She's out of Sacramento. I'll be working with her a lot in the future. She's coming to Boise. She's always a blast. She knows that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Give it up for our next comedian, Jacqui Pirl.
Hey guys! Happy Valentine's Day, loves and lovers. How you doing? Yeah, Valentine's Day. Isn't that fun? I ate bacon 3 times today. That's what I did for Valentine's Day. I had a bacon omelet with hollandaise sauce. I had a BLT with avocado for lunch. And for dinner, I made this thing called a carbonaro with bacon and cream added in. I don't give a fuck. I made 2 New Year's resolutions this year, and I've kept both of them. I'm very happy to say they're the same New Year's resolutions I've made for the last 10 years. They are pet more dogs and eat more bacon. It's really easy when you figure out your New Year's resolutions. I've been through a lot of changes, as many of you know. I recently turned 55 years old. Yes, thank you very much. I had a COVID birthday, like we all did if you were born after February last year. And my favorite Tinder guy before the shutdown, he didn't call me. He didn't write me. He didn't post a happy birthday. I mean, I was pissed. 55 was a big deal for me, right? This guy's 30, you guys, okay? At least spend the time to say happy birthday. You're on your phone 24/7 anyway, millennial. But no, nothing. So what I didn't know, I blocked him on everything. And what I didn't know is that these dudes, they can find you like on other social media and slide into your DMs like a 12-year-old going to a water park for the first time. So he found me on Twitter and sent me an, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Happy birthday, baby. When this is over, because we of course only thought it was going to last a few months. Well, I'll make it up to you. How are you? And I just looked at that message. 30 years old, I'm 55. And I just threw a complete temper tantrum in my room. And I texted him back and I said, look who's crying over spoiled MILF now. And then I blocked him. So I turned 55 and I divorced my cheating husband. We were married for 25 years. I found out at year 19, he's a pharmacist. I found out that he was prescribing himself an awful lot more Xanax, OxyContin, and strippers than I was comfortable with. And he didn't even invite me to that party. Like, that's where he's true. That could have been a good time. Yeah, he left me out of that one. I was pissed. So I left him, and then after living in Honolulu for 33 years, I decided to move to Sacramento. Yeah, why? Because my life did not suck enough at that point. I just figured, grab the barrel of kerosene, start the whole damn thing on fire. We'll start over, try again, see how it goes. And then I decided to be a stand-up comic because that's a really sound financial choice for those of you who don't know. You know, pharmacist's wife, stand-up cut. What I'm trying to tell you is I make really shitty life decisions, okay? So yeah, I'm dating for the first time since 1989. How's that, you guys? Yeah, the internet wasn't even born yet. Like, we used to go out and meet in real person, like life face to face. This is how old I am. My mother woke me up for the actual moon landing. I was 4, okay? Back in my day, when I was, a young lady, consent was just that 5th beer. Things have changed. Let me tell you, the whole world has changed. And it is not fun out there dating again. It is not. On one hand, I have my adult kids setting up my internet profile because they know a lot more about the internet than I do. And then on the other hand, I have my 78-year-old mother trying to set me up with her widowed friends. So I'll move back to Minnesota, don't you know? Oh, yeah, sure, you betcha. And take care of her in her old age, don't you know? Yeah, this is my mom. Oh, Jacqui, don't you know? I saw Norm the other day. His wife died. You should call him. What? Mom, I'm 55 years old. Stop trying to pimp me out. Like, seriously. The funny thing is, if I went out with all the old men my mother thinks I should go out with, I would actually be the slut she thinks I am. I can't win. I can't win. But yeah, dating is not fun. It's basically like a never ending hot dog eating contest where the prize is just more hot dogs. It's just more, it's like, get out of my DMs with your flight of dicks, dudes. I don't want to see that. Okay. I am learning a whole new set of vocabulary. It's kind of fun. I was on the phone with a comic the other day and I said, oh my God, we'll hook up after the show. And I got off the phone and my adult daughter goes, Mom, do you know what hookup means? Do you know what hookup means? And I go, yeah, duh. It means we're going to get high and talk about comedy after the show. And she goes, no, Mom, hookup means fuck. I was like, oh my God. So Duante, I am so sorry. We are not hooking up after the show. I have had to apologize to so many people. I'm so sorry, but now I know. Yeah, a whole new set of skills, I guess. I don't know what I'll use these for, but I went to a sex shop for the first time in my life shortly after I was divorced. I might have been married longer if I'd gone to one before, but anyway, there's a whole bunch of things in there I'd never seen before. Do you guys know that they sell Pop Rocks? My favorite childhood candy at sex stores? No. Do you know why? Because girls put them in their mouths when they go down on guys. That's not a joke. I just call them cock rocks now, you know? It's not an explosion I want in my head. But I saw another thing there that looked exactly like one of my favorite childhood candies. I guess everybody has one. I don't know. You're probably all wearing one now. They're called butt plugs. Yeah. I can't see a raver or a small child in a stroller with one in their mouth and not go, oh my God. You know, those ring pops? That's exactly what they look like, except these things are not cherry. They're chocolate. All kinds of things I'm learning. I have figured out at the age of 55 how to keep a millennial in my bed. Yeah, aren't you proud of me? I have no idea how to get one there yet, but it's 3 easy steps if I ever do. Number 1, install a PS5 in the bedroom. Duh. My son told me that if a dude gives you your own controller, you're basically new age engaged. You know, like, I'm not going to play with anybody else, baby, just you. Yeah. Number 2, I would offer to cook for them because they don't know how to cook. They think a microwave pizza is a homemade meal. And number 3, I would offer to do their laundry. I wouldn't actually do their laundry. It's that 1960s swimming hole trick where you take it, and hide it, leave them naked till you want them to leave again. You Febreze it and throw it back at them. Yeah. But shortly before lockdown, I managed to get one of these lovely creatures in my house, not in my bed, because I'm basically sexually autistic after being married for so long. But I managed to get one of these lovely creatures in my house under the guise of we'll write comedy. And then because I'm old, I forgot about him. And I went out to a mic and I came back 5 hours later. You guys, the dude was still naked in my bed, eating a Hot Pocket, playing Red Dead Redemption 2. And of course, I automatically kicked into mommy mode. And I was like, oh, hell no, player one. You've had enough screen time. Game over. Go home. So that didn't work out very well. I will tell you one more thing, and then I'll get out of here. Anybody playing video games during this pandemic lockdown? Anybody?
Yeah.
Oh, a couple of ladies. Okay. It's usually all the men and the ladies are just like, no, I'm pissed at my boyfriend for doing that. Well, I got a game for you ladies. Okay. I've got a game for you. I found it. It is the best. And I've turned into a prop comic evidently here because it's Zoom. This is called a Perifit, ladies and gentlemen. And this is what it looks like. It is a video game developed by doctors. Okay. You turn it on. Can you see the blinking light there? Yes. And then you insert this inside of you and you hook it up via Bluetooth to your phone and you play a video game. In it, your character is a bird, not an angry bird, just a bird. And when you squeeze, your character goes up and eats butterflies. And when you release, it goes down and eats snails. Snails, I don't know why that's so disgusting to me, but that's how it works. It's to help with, it's basically a Kegel exerciser. Yeah, so what I'll tell you is that while all of you dudes are out there playing Pokemon Go, catching your Pikachus and your Snorlaxes, us ladies will be out here catching all the Squirtles.
Oh my God. Oh,
That's my time, folks. Thank you for having me. Happy V-Day.
say, give it up for Jacqui Pirl. Jesus Christ. I think that's Peggy Bundy's blonde sister. I think that's what it is. I think that's she looks like she was on Made with Children one time as an extra. No, I'm just giving you shit. How y'all doing out there? Y'all ready to see the second half of this lovebird couple over a hypothetical comedy? This next guy, I don't know. I kind of like this guy. He's funny. He's rude. He's nice. He's kind of everything I wish I could be more of, right? I just have the better hair. That's all I'll say. This next comedian, he's the second half of the Hypothetical Comedy Network. He's also out of San Jose. His background may look familiar. You may hear some familiar giggles in the background as well. Give it up for Funky Sam Medina!
Yeah, you got to take the hair comment back though, Dante. Hey, Dante, earlier he called me a mistake. He said that by mistake, he booked a couple on the show. Hey, Dante, I didn't know you knew my dad. This is my first time on SuitMan Productions. I'm super excited. And so I think in honor of the occasion, I'm going to start my own SuitMan Productions. But much like Dante's name, the U is going to be silent for no reason at all. And it's going to be called SitMan Productions. Put my ass right here and do it. There's been a lot of controversy about me being on the show because I am married. I'm looking at you, Cynthia. But just because I'm married, doesn't mean that we like each other, What? True. And so I'll say this. Maybe not Cupid's rejects, but definitely Cupid's practical joke. Hey, you guys, I can't say anything because she's in the room, but I'm gonna blink.
Blink 2 times if she hits you. Blink 2 times.
Blink for the camera. Oh man, you guys. So I gotta warn you guys, I'm not tying myself, and I took a Viagra, so I could probably go for like 12 minutes. I feel like if you're doing comedy online and you don't time yourself, it's like having random unprotected sex, I mean, sure, everything could be fine, but you could also run the light and get syphilis. The other day was my on Friday was my coworker's last day at work, and it made me sad. I was really sad to see her go, but I was also really happy because she was taking pictures with all of us, and I was having a really good hair day. Oh, yeah. So the other night, I thought my comedy career was blowing up. I thought I was getting super popular. I told my wife, I'm like, hey, I got 17 Facebook friend requests that I'm not even going to answer. And she goes, oh, that's cute. I have 162. Speaking of my wife, last night I was getting ready for bed like around 3 a.m. and she woke up to go to the bathroom. I'm like, wait, before we go back to bed, let me tell you this joke I'm working on. Did not end well from you guys. Did not end well from you at all. She said, I hate you, and she went back to sleep. Yeah, the joke was this. I enrolled my dog in a martial arts class. It's called Taekwondo Doberman. That joke was almost ended my marriage, you guys. But it was worth it. It was worth it. They say you should never date a comedian, and I do agree with that. I think the reason why I would never date a comedian is because my wife is also a comedian, and she might know her. Let's see what else. So I'm not trying to brag anything, you guys. I'm not trying to brag here, but I just signed a deal with Hulu, and I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah, thanks. I got $6 for $1. I'm vegan now. My wife and I went vegan. We've been vegan for about 6 months, and I just want to make sure everybody knows that. It's tough though, man. It's tough being a vegan. Like, I went to my favorite restaurant. I'm like, hey, what's your best vegan dish with meat? Nothing. They had nothing. And then my wife and I went out to lunch today for Valentine's Day, and she's like, hey, you've been doing really good on this new diet. I looked up the beer menu. You got any beer you want? And she went to the bathroom. And so I called the waiter over and I was like, hey, I want you to bring me a beer with a steak in it. And he's like, what? Huh? What? I go, look, I don't got a lot of time here, okay? Go in the back, cook a steak, put in a beer, and bring it out to me. We'll call it Ale 1. Grocery shopping is different now. Grocery shopping is different. Like, I was at the store the other day, and I was walking past the meat section, and I saw the steaks and the pork chops and the chickens. I'm like, oh, man, this section is dead to me. Somebody commented on one of my Instagram photos and put hashtag vegans are hypocrites and hashtag plants have feelings too. And that's not why I do it. You know, I'm not being vegan to be cruelty free. That's just a bonus, I guess. The reason why I do it is because how it makes me feel, you know, superior. I have a lazy eye. It's cool though, you know, because it matches my personality. My other eye isn't lazy, so I do a DNA test to make sure it wasn't adopted. Somebody told me recently I look like the ugly guy on Pawn Stars, and I'm like, oh great, I look like the entire cast of Pawn Stars. The talk of the town is this new COVID vaccination. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I like my vaccinations like I like my next gen consoles. You know, I wait around a little while to see who blows up and who doesn't. So I am married, like I said earlier. We got married like about 6 months before the pandemic. We drove up to Vegas. We did one of those drive-through weddings. It was cool. She didn't even know. She thought it was McDonald's. My vows were, can I get a double cheeseburger? And I do. We got to go to Baskin Robbins for the reception though, because the ice cream machine was down at McDonald's. And that's too broke for some of you. To celebrate getting married, she wanted to get a second cat named Gary. I'm like, no, you don't do that. You know, Gary's a human name. You gotta give it a cat's name, like Fido or Spot, Rover, you know, something like that. And so I had to say, no, absolutely not. But she got me back though, you guys. She got a revenge on me. She named her Vagina Gary. No. Yeah, now whenever I want to have sex, I say, can I have sex with Gary tonight? It's so demeaning. It's so demeaning. It's almost like doing comedy on Zoom. People ask me what it's like to be married to a comedian. It's like being married to a regular person, except a lot funnier, you know, like when we argue, we use microphones. All the neighbors gather around and laugh at everything we say. And if the argument gets out of hand, I just shine a flashlight at her, and we have 1 minute to wrap up the argument. My wife asked me if I was embarrassed to kiss her in public. I'm like, no, not at all. And she goes, okay, well then kiss me. I'm like, I will, just wait for all these people to leave. For the next pandemic, you know. We were messing around the other day. The other day we were like messing around. You know, it's getting Valentine's, getting the vibe ready. We were messing around. We were getting ready to do the deed, and she goes, "Wait, before hold on, put the TV on first." I'm like, "Okay, well, what should I put on?" And she said, "I don't care, just something loud so nobody can hear us." And so I put on a porno. My dad's an alcoholic, and it's pretty cool, because everyone has plans. And so I call him up, I'm like, "Hey, Dad, you want to come babysit?" And what does he do? What does he have the nerve to do? He leaves his bottle of vodka at my house. Yeah, so I call him the next day, all pissed off. I'm like, "Hey, Dad, you want to babysit again? We have vodka." He was there. Oh man, so when you're trying to lose weight, it's always good to set goals for yourself, right? So I decided that my new Target shirt size is Target shirt size. I like that joke because it's for the fat people, right? Because people are like, Target has many shirt sizes. Sure, they do, but none of them fit me. My wife has me on this diet. She told me that Sundays could be cheat days. So earlier today, I had a hooker.
Nice.
Oh man. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Before I go, though, I'm gonna let you guys know a little secret. I did just join Tinder recently. Yeah, it's not what you're thinking though. It's not what you're thinking at all, right? I joined as like this really hot girl, and then I messaged all the guys. I'm like, "Hey, come meet me on the Zoom Bump and Mike on Wednesday night." Thank you guys. I'm Funky Sam Medina.
Yeah.
Give it up for Funky Sam Medina. It's funny. He tells me I look like and sound like the Black Seth Rogen, but he looks like and sounds like the Mexican Chum-Li. So now we're even. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I will forever hold on to that now. Because once he said that, I was like, he does look like Chum-Li. God damn. All right. Thank you,
It's
sir.
just a joke, Dante. It's just a joke.
It's the truth. It's the truth. This next comedian is definitely ready. I saw she got her preset token right while we were having our little quarry back and forth. She's part of Walrus Gang. She knows what time it is. She's over there killing it, driving people crazy. Number one in her own heart, and every phone sex operate dialer's heart as well. Also, number one on her OnlyFans page, I'm sure. She's getting money everywhere she can. I love this chick. Rad chick forever. Give it up for Danny D out of Sacramento, California.
Wow, fuck, that was quite the intro. Just want to let you guys know I am advertising, best wifey ever. Single, ready to mingle. I'm just kidding. I don't fucking want you guys. I've made the mistake. I've been married twice, never again. But my second husband, he did a really nice thing for me. He did the nicest thing he ever could. He died during separation. So I don't have to be divorced twice now. I'm a widow and a divorcee. You don't want to tell a guy you're divorced twice. It sounds like you have fucking issues. But a widow, you feel bad for me, right? I just want to say that's the nicest thing he ever did. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever get married again. Being here in Vegas, you see a lot of fucking like young people just walking through getting married, and I'm like, oh no, don't do that. Yikes. I try to help whenever I can, tell teenagers that are pregnant to go get an abortion. I'm just a very helpful person. I'm just trying to help the world. It's funny because one of my friends is on here watching the show. I've known her since elementary school. She knows how fucking boy crazy I have been and always will be. I still am boy crazy. I think if you fuck the youth, you stay young. Yeah, that's right. But I got tired of fucking the 18-year-olds. I got tired of funding the parties. So now it's 21 and above. You guys, it's 21 and above. You want to party with me, you got to buy your own alcohol. Yeah, I'm sorry. Those are my standards this year for 2021. 2020, I thought it'd be a great idea. Hey, let's write down all the guys that Danny D had encounters with and write little notes by him, so that I remembered and, who to call back. We reviewed it on New Year's Eve, you guys. I'm on page 2 and we're in a fucking pandemic, okay? So I'm just saying, yikes. I wear a mask as much as I wear a condom, which is never. I didn't get my tubes tied for nothing, man. I mean, let's go pretend we'll make a baby all day long. I'll be like, it didn't work. Oh God, I hate you guys so much. I wish I just didn't like your dick so much. You know, actually hanging out with guys isn't like my cup of tea anymore. I'd rather just fuck them and then have intimacy with a stranger and then just leave. Give me that eye contact, tell me you love me, and then get the fuck out of here. I don't want to see you ever again. Just saying. I don't know about you guys. I don't know about your kinks, but I am a phone sex operator. This Jay Co guy, he looks like he calls a lot. Guys call me, especially during the pandemic, and they're like, man, I got a fantasy. And I'm like, oh yeah, what's your fantasy? Whew. You guys want to hear this one? I've been having a horrible one with it. Guys like Jay or Kirk will call me and be like, I want you to be my mom. And I cut school early and I'm jerking off at home. And you walk in the house, mom, and you see me. You catch me jerking off. And at first you're mad. You're so mad. But then you want to help your little boy. You know? So I'm in the garage making my little boy come over the phone, and that's totally fine with me. But I gotta hang up that call now and go sit on the couch with my real life 15-year-old son. And I'm just like, fuck, like, I hope you don't want to fuck me. I gave my kids for Christmas, like stocking stuffers. I gave them socks with my face all over it. And then I was like, actually, son, can I have those back? I don't need you to use those as jerk off socks. You know? So, you know, because I do hear from guys that they just fuck everything at that age. And I just, you know, that terrifies me every time I sit down or touch something. And I'm like, oh, God, gross, you know? Dicks are gross, you guys. I've seen a lot of dicks. I've only seen two pretty ones. That's it, you guys. Yeah, I'm glad that the small dick sagas of 2020 is over for me. You guys, I went home with a guy one night after a show. He had a 2-inch dick. He was a grown-up. Yeah. And I was like, I can't, that's not gonna work, man. I'm a big girl. Like, I'm not that flexible. That's not gonna work. I was like, how about I just sit on your face? And he was like, nah, it's cool. You want to suck my dick? And I was like, I don't suck baby dicks. I'm sorry. Can you drive me home? That didn't go over too well. It was a very awkward ride home, and it was an hour in the car. That wasn't the worst part though, you guys. I left my fucking iPhone in his car. Yeah, so the next day we had to meet up, and I was like, yeah, I still don't want to fuck you, but thank you for my phone. If I was a guy, oh my God, fuck you. This is my iPhone now, bitch. Possession's 9/10 of the law. How dare you turn me down? Guys have it really rough. I do feel bad for you sometimes, but then I hear you talk, and I'm just like, never mind, I take it back. This is what they get for fucking awkward penises. Yeah. What else am I gonna say? My daughter just turned 18 and she was like, Mom, I want to sit down and have a conversation with you on my 18th birthday. And I was like, honey, I know where you're going with this. Don't worry. I'm not going to fuck any of your friends. And she was like, what? And I was like, you don't hang out with hot guys. Duh. Duh. She was really like horrified at that. But then I threw her an 18th birthday party, you know, I wanted to see what came in. So I was hitting on guys at a birthday party. It worked out well because I knew how old they were. I was at the family party the year before, you know? I was. But then I felt a little bad, you know? I was like, I just want to tell them they're doing it wrong and ruin them for the rest of their lives. So, I don't know. Some say it's therapy. I don't know. Maybe I'm part of Make-A-Wish. I just help younger guys fuck old broads and make their, you know, their obsession start. I like it. I think that when guys are on hospice, or girls, we'll say girls too, guys or girls, anyone offering this service, if you're on hospice and you're going to die and you want to be smothered by a big set of titties, for $1,000 I will come over and I will do it. $1,000, that's it. You got to buy the plane ticket too. But I mean, these are like F's. They're not Walmart titties. They're probably like J-Lo's ass to J-Lo are my tits to me. If I had the money, I would insure them. Each one weighs a different, like more than what my newborns weighed when they were born. Which is, you guys ever tried breastfeeding with big tits and you're like, where'd the kid go? You get to play that fun game. You know? Yeah, it's where'd the baby go? Yeah, it was a fun game. Anyways, I used to have my nipples pierced, and then I just thought it'd be a good look, you know. I like cows and udders and shit like that. But then when I had my daughter and I had to breastfeed, I was like, fuck, I gotta take these out. Yeah, I almost killed her, you guys. She had smell coming out of all 3 holes. It was great. I started during her young. I want my kids to remember all the rotten things I did to them. What else? I got kicked off the PTA a couple years ago. Yeah, I showed up to chaperone my daughter's prom in a tutu, cowboy boots, and on acid, ready to go. Yeah, I was flirting with the principal. He was kind of hot, and the math teacher, and the drama teacher. Yeah, what can I say? Your mom's a whore. I don't know if my kids ever like are affected by that, or if they think like, hey, how many dicks have my mom actually had? I hope they never find out the answer to that, because I don't know it either. All right, those are my rants and raves. Thanks. I'm Danny D, and these are my chronicles.
Woo! Give it up for Danny D. Jesus Christ. I know she kisses everybody with that mouth. That's scary. Oh, God. Like, I think, honestly, if I was a chick, that'd probably be me. Like, I just be like, fuck it, let's get it in. Yeah, I'm fucking whoever I want. I mean, fuck, I'm that way as a guy. Oh, God. Never mind. I'm going to stop now. I'm going to get canceled after this show. I already know how this works. I say that every fucking show. Jesus Christ. I got to watch my mouth. Y'all still awake out there? How y'all doing? You still awake? I feel like Heather's on a tranquilizer. She's been frozen the same look the whole show. Just, I'm not moving. Don't worry, your turn's coming up soon. This next comedian, he reminds me of every shitty, weird character that Robert De Niro played in the 70s. Just kind of creeps me out, smokes a whole pack of cigarettes inside, and has a cat. What kind of single guy has a cat and smokes inside other than a damn bomber? That's the only one I know. Actually, no, I like this guy. He got the best burn on me. I've been saying it. He said he thought my name was Duante to others, as you wish for them to do unto you. I said, that's pretty good. Plus, he looks like he passes around the collection plate twice. I was like, you son of a bitch. I'm keeping that. Thank you. That's mine now. Fuck
Nice.
you. I love this guy, though. Next time I'm in Vegas, which will probably be soon, I got to smoke a bowl and have a fucking pack of cigs with him and go to the Gold Nugget and lose it all. So give it up for our next comedian. Love this guy. Give it up for Kirk Broussard.
Thank you, Duante. Hello, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, Cupid's Rejects. I thought that was an interesting name for a show to agree to. I don't know. It kind of implies that Cupid has been like purposefully missing me with his arrows for like the last decade. I don't know. Like, maybe I feel it's more like Cupid's an American gladiator. And I've been Wesley Two Scoops Berry all these years, just dodging those arrows. Is that too deep of a reference to drop right at the start? Probably. I don't care. I mean, fuck, I'm opening for Hijynx. Like, God, we go way back. I mean, we did a Def Comedy Jam together in the mid-90s. I mean, he went by Tomfoolery back then, but I mean, oh God, it's good to see him. Fuck. Also, thank you, Class Action Lawsuit Man. Productions still giving stage time to all his victims as per that agreement that we signed out of court settlement. Yeah, man. But the hypothetical team is here too, Sam and Athena. And Athena, obviously the face of hypothetical, but producer, writer, host. I mean, don't forget, you've got Sam running their parlor following over there on that new thing. So give him credit. Jacqui Pirl's fun. She's a great person to know in real life. Like if I ever just eat way too many psychedelics, I'm going to call her because I can trust her to be there to help out, just work me through it, and only every 30 minutes or so ask me, hey, can I have some of that acid? Yeah, I don't know. She's cool as fuck. Yes, I do live in Vegas. I'm 41. I live alone with my 2 cats. I've been told that's an excellent serial killer starter kit. I'm not 100% ready to disagree. I haven't even been doing comedy for 2 years. I mean, I'll make you a promise. Give me 10 years doing comedy. You'll see me on Netflix for one of those 2 things. I don't know. I date. I do a little dating. I mean, online anyway. Recently, I adjusted my online dating profile based on 2 tips I saw. The first tip said, keep it short and sweet. And the second tip said, women love when you ask questions. So my new Tinder profile is just my picture and it says, what's your address? I don't know. This is a gambling town. Vegas is cool. People bet on everything. I feel like it's within reason if 2 people hang themselves within seconds of each other. I say they were neck and neck at the end. I don't know. It was a tight finish, no matter how you want to look at it. Also, if comedy doesn't go the way I plan, I mean, there's other opportunities here in Vegas. I mean, I've worked in restaurants for years. There's theme restaurants here. I might, like Planet Hollywood, I might open up a theme restaurant based on my love of 2 things: great Mexican food and autoerotic asphyxiation. I think I'm going to call it Me Chokin' Michoacan. Possibly just Me Choco Taco. I don't know. It's not like a date night type of place. It'll be a lot of one-tops, low lighting. We'll do like a BYOB Wednesdays, bring your own belt. I don't know. I don't know, just ideas. I got a haircut for this show a couple of days ago, and it's literally the first one I've gotten since the quarantine, since everything shut down. It's a little weird. I mean, the mask, obviously, but walking in and they asked me if I'd been coughing recently or if I'd felt sick. They took my temperature rectally. Yeah, so I don't know. There's safety first, right? You gotta earn that name, Fantastic Sam, right? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, my cats. I love my cats. People post a lot of things with their pets online, like that their pets are their children. But I really look at my 2 cats as my parents more. I mean, just before I did this show, my male cat Smokey, the dad, looked right at me and he said, "What the fuck are you doing with your life?" And my mom, Lola, the female, she just looked at me and said, "We're not mad, we're just disappointed." I don't know. It's very parental, those 2 little kitty cats. Let's talk about music for a bit. I love music. A lot of people write things off very easily as one-hit wonders. Like, I mean, obviously, Smash Mouth, Hey Now, like just doing that. I got that all-star stuck in a few people's heads, but I mean the full song, I mean, it's like, might as well be walking on the Hey Now. That's 2. That is a 2-hit wonder hill I will die on. Walking in the Sun. Yeah, good shit. What else? Dave Matthews Band doesn't get enough credit when people talk about songs that white guys shouldn't play on acoustic guitar. There was a period in like 96 to 99 maybe where you could casually know just the first few chords of Crash, and it was like a siren song just luring sorority girls into the courtyard from miles away. I don't know. Oh, good old days. Enough reminiscing about my college years. Oh, geez. I used to buy a lot of cocaine from a woman who liked to refer to herself as Alicia Keys on the streets. But I always thought of her more as an Alicia Grams. I do love hip hop. I really do, like 90s hip hop. I mean, don't even talk to me about hip hop unless you can tell the difference between crazy, lazy, busy, and wish before they finish the phrase thuggish, ruggish. I mean, they just all, it used to sound different. I mean, Redman, Method Man, Beyonce's husband, Outkast, they all just sounded different back then. At worst, you would have to be able to tell the difference between a Ja Rule growl and a DMX bark. Arr, arr. Where are my dogs at? Oh, God damn it. Remember Tim the Toolman Taylor from TV's Home Improvement? I think he kind of sounds like DMX if you ask DMX a difficult math problem. Oh, oh. DMX, what's the square root of 128? Oh, I don't know. It's right there. It's right there. Man. To the window, to the wall, to the sweat drip down my balls. Now, I didn't like that song when it first came out. Like, it wasn't anything lyrically compared to what I was listening to at the time, but it's very poetic compared to stuff that comes out today. I mean, it's almost Shakespearean. To thine window, to thou wall. I mean, it's right there. Like, Little John's just a poet. I mean, dig a little deeper, back it up. Back it up. Now stop and wiggle with it. It's back it up. That's 575. He's just casually throwing haikus in there. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. So good. Just the stuff today. Mumble rap. Jesus. Lil Yachty, Lil Uzi Vert, Tekashi 6ix9ine, Lil Camry Gray. That last one's just my car. Call it. I mean, Tekashi 6ix9ine, he's got lyrics that literally say, Blicky got the stiffy on, got the blicky on, drum it, hold 50 on. Now, I'm not sure if that's really even dictionary type words, but more times I tell that joke, only one thing remains true. He's no Lil Jon. I mean, us, I don't know. Valentine's Day show. I don't know. I'm really 2020. It was like this weird year where it was just this loneliness that developed. I don't know. Not like waiting around to die 2020. I mean, I don't know. It wasn't really that for me. I mean, diabetes and cancer would have a serious bone to pick if COVID took me out. Like, we've had a very special relationship for a while. Cigarettes, oh man, that's good shit. I don't know. Let's wrap this up. If comedy doesn't work, I'll just start a sex toy company. Pfister Price. Pfister Price Toys. You've been a courageous audience, everybody. Thank you for your service. I'm Kirk Broussard.
Jesus Christ. I love that guy. He creeps me out every time, though. I promise you, he's the Unabomber. I know it was Timothy McVeigh who got charged. I think that was just the fall guy. He's a little too smart and scary for his good. That's where you get creepy. That's where white guys get creepy, is when you're smart and scary. I think that's where the intersection of creepy happens. There's a whole Venn diagram about it, right? Kirk's like, he's got points, right? This next comedian, though, I'm excited to see what they're gonna bring to the stage. We've got like a whole California West Coast show. It's funny because Raw Comedy last night was all East Coast, so shit happens, right? From the windows to the walls to the, never mind, fuck it, you're not getting me in trouble, Kirk. This next comedian, though, I know they're funny as hell. Last time I seen them, they had me laughing my ass off. Give it up for Heather Rowe, got a Sacramento, California.
Yeah, happy 5th Halloween, everybody. I'm from Sacramento. You know who else is from Sacramento is like most of the show looking around. Like half the crowd is muted. You guys gotta unmute yourselves. I gotta hear something. I know. I was a little bit weirded out by the end of Kirk's set too. Like it got under my skin a little bit. I was like, is there a punchline coming? I don't know. But yeah, Sacramento, doing the Cupid's Rejects today. That tracks. Sacramento, yeah, rated the ugliest city in America.
Yeah.
Before. So no wonder we're all doing a Cupid's Reject show together. It's not my fault. You know, you can't blame me. I'm doing my part. You know what? You know what's kind of disappointing, honestly? Danny D in real life kind of just like, you know, first of all, she looks nothing like my mother. So I'm having issues there. Okay, we're doing great off the start here. If Santa Claus were gay, he'd be a polar bear. Hey, not everybody got that one. Don't worry, I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna explain it. So a bear is a hairy gay man. All right, Santa Claus, he's hairy. He also lives on one of the two polar regions of the planet. The top one, he's a top. So you guys, and it's a double entendre. Do you understand now? All right, you may begin laughing. Thank you very much. Good job. I also became a vegan recently, just like Funky Sam Medina. I did it just for the joke, like literally. That's it. And now I do it out of spite is what keeps me going because they put cheese on everything. At first, I thought it was easy. It's like, yeah, I just want a burrito without all the good stuff. You know, beans, rice, and sadness. That's it. Just hand it over. But no, they felt bad and they added cheese. Like they just throw cheese into everything. It got to the point where, yeah, now I just do it out of spite. I'm just like, you try me. You try adding dairy. I'll be upset. I don't care about animals at all. Like that's the thing, you know. Like I'll still eat a person because I don't think that they count as animals. So all right, cannibalism is going great. My friend's an empath. Do you guys know what an empath is? An empath is basically somebody who can feel what you're feeling. Yet somehow they can't feel how annoyed I am when they say that. I guess we'll talk about dating, right? Because it's Valentine's Day. So that's what everyone wants. That's what everyone else is talking about. You know, dating sucks is the truth. Like I thought I'd have an advantage in COVID because I'm more attractive from 6 feet away. You know, especially with a mask on, like I don't even have to shave. It was great. But no, first of all the guys I like turn out gay. Yeah, it makes me upset, right? Like it makes them really upset when they find out that they're gay. Doing great. That's so much. I guess so. That's killing it right there, right? Is like 2 chuckles. Is that the gauge? We'll see where it goes. Yeah. So in case nobody guessed, I'm transgender. Do we have some detectives in the audience? See we do. Good eye. Yeah, and I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling cis people. And your damn dog. There's the chuckles. Yeah, and your damn dog. But no, I don't know what gave it away. Maybe my parking job. That one doesn't work on Zoom shows, by the way. It also, in live shows, it doesn't work either because no one knows where I parked. So we'll just move on. But yes, my camel has 3 toes. I'm just kidding. I actually got a vagina for this next joke. It's kind of like a Zoom show. Like I'm having fun, but there's no production. People ask me why I transitioned. I'll tell you why. It's because I couldn't find a girlfriend, so I just became a girlfriend. That's called problem solving. Look it up. I'm just kidding. That's not why I did it. Okay. I did it so I could listen to old ladies take big old dumps in the bathroom. Yeah. That's where the action is. Listening to Jacqui after a good old burrito. She remembers. It haunts my dreams. No, I'm just kidding. That's not why I transitioned, okay? And you know what? I didn't do it in order to meet your expectations of womanhood. Like this one lady tried to tell me I wasn't a real woman if I didn't believe in astrology. You believe that? I told her my Mercury's in Capricorn. That means I don't believe in astrology. I get a pass. You know? Yeah, no, that's not why you guys want to know why I transitioned. You want to know the real reason. I did it for one reason and one reason only, okay? Free alcohol. Cheers. Have a drink. I'm a little kinky, just a little bit. Like I like to be tied up in just my shoes, you know. My partner actually used a quartz dildo on me. Yeah, a quartz dildo. You believe that? That's when I realized I hit rock bottom. So people, they still ask me, like, they'll ask me if I can get it up. You know what I mean? If I can still get it up with like hormones and everything. And, you know, the thing is, the answer is yes. But sometimes I gotta tell them no, just because I don't want to make them feel bad. You know what I mean? It's like, that's the closest I can get to faking an orgasm. It's like, no, don't worry, it doesn't work anymore. I can't do it. Some people say being gay is a choice. You know those people? They're like, being gay is a choice. It's like, why don't you choose to be bisexual then? Like, wouldn't you play the odds? You know what I mean? If you play for both teams, you double your batting average, right? It's just math. I would choose to be bi. You know what I would not choose? I wouldn't choose to be attracted to people who have more red flags than the Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah, that joke can sting a little bit, not just because I destroyed homophobia with like 2 sports references, but Raiders fans up in my area are not taking it well yet. They're still, give them time. They're processing. I got hit on, actually. I got hit on by a bicycle rider. Slammed right into me. Yeah, it's a pun. He was like, I'm on your left, but he wasn't, right? Because I'm a transgender socialist, so you're not further left than me. You know. Like, what are you, Fidel Castro? Come on. So my parents are gonna die someday, right? And that should make me feel bad. But I have trouble with it because they're also really kind of shitty, and it's like annoying to talk to them. You guys ever deal with that where it's like, you know, like I should savor the time, but I can't stand it. Like I'm waiting, I'm feeling the time pass, but I know I need to spend the, okay, anyways. My mom's probably watching this show right now, so that's, hi mom. Anyways, a lot of, you know, another thing people ask me is like, who has it worse, men or women? Like, is it harder to get home safely without being sexually assaulted? Or is it harder to get home without sexually assaulting somebody?
Nice.
What do you guys think? You know, gay people argue too. Like it's like we don't have consistent opinions about anything. Like one person asked me, they're like, you know, I have a friend, she says she's a lesbian, but she's dating a man. Is that allowed? And I was like, yes, but only if he's so annoying that it still feels like she's dating a woman. You know what I mean? Another thing, people ask me if they can call me dude. Like my friend's like, he was calling me bro. And I was like, dude, can you just call me what you call a woman? And he was like, all right, sugar. I was like, okay, let's go back. You get a pass, you know. Like, don't waste your roofies on my account. I'm good. I once had a guy try and date rape me just with boredom. Does that ever happen to you? Look out for those guys. All right, you know what? Fuck everyone. My name's Heather Rowe. This has been an excellent show. Thank you for making my Valentine's Day, like, you know, not quite as terrible. Give it up for your host with the most, Duante.
Thank you, Heather. Give it up for Heather. Shit.
Nice
Me
job,
dying. There's
honey.
a couple of jokes. Jesus Christ. That's, you got a point. I hadn't thought about it like that. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm okay. I'm all right. This is the I turned into a girlfriend because I couldn't get one. I said, oh fuck. Well said. Well written. I don't want no trouble. Fuck me. You guys still awake out there? How we doing? I heard the crickets. Maria got me over here hungry and shit. That's fucked up. The fat guy in me's like, fuck this show. I need some chicken wangs. Black guy's coming out. It's one of those 39% days. I want all the chicken want some watermelon and some grape soda. I can say that. 60% of he's racist though. Our next comedian though, I keep wanting to fuck up his name. If he had the name I want to say, I'd be paying a whole lot more for this show though. So fuck, I'm glad I got this guy instead. I'm cheap like a motherfucker. He's mixed just like us, if I remember correctly, and I actually have the list, so I always got a cheat list. He's yeah, I was right. He's Black, Korean, and Filipino. So shit, he better know how to barbecue. That's all I'm saying. Give it up for our next comedian out of Los Angeles. Give it up for Jay Cole.
Hello, everybody. Give it up for Duante. Give it up for Duante. I love Duante. Dante's beige. It's fantastic. Dante's beige, and he sounds like John C. Reilly. So it's a nice little mixture. He could do like the urban version of Step Brothers. It'd be like Step Bravos. That's racist, but you know, he could still do it. He could pull it off. Jacqui, good luck finding a PS5. Those shits are scarce. Like there's two things that are scarce right now. There are two things that are scarce right now: the PS5 and the COVID vaccine. Like, I'd probably get a COVID vaccine before I get a PS5. So that is where I am, and I love fucking Smash Mouth because it's like if Guy Fieri had a band, you know, like it's like they're trying to be hardcore, but then they do like a cover to a Monkees song, like, and then I saw her face. Yeah, we're fucking rockers. Now I'm a believer. Are you covering the Monkees, Smash Mouth? Hell yeah, we are. That's how we get so much puss. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I could. Oh man, I'm trying to make this flagged. I'm trying to get this show flagged. You can't sing that song on this show. There's my licensing issues. I don't give a fuck. I'm dangerous. I'm dangerous. Guys, I love doing Zoom comedy shows. Here's what I love about Zoom. Zoom makes me feel uncomfortable in my own house. Like, how do you do that, Zoom? That's amazing. Like, how do I feel uneasy in my own home? What is it, the algorithm, Zoom? I don't get it. You're amazing, Zoom. I love that that with Zoom, a lot of people don't know camera angles. Like I was on a Zoom call with a buddy of mine, and his camera angle of choice, he chose to put his camera on his coffee table, you guys. And so his camera angle was from crotch level on up. So it was like pointed, it was really weird. And I felt really uncomfortable because he wasn't wearing any pants, you know? And like, I mean, he wasn't naked or anything, but like the camera was pointed in a way, and then he had his legs crossed. And if he uncrossed his legs, we were in danger of like a Basic Instinct situation. Like it was going to be weird. It was going to be really weird, you guys. So I told him, hey man, can you put some pants on? And he was like, no, I'm in my own house. I have a right to be comfortable. And I was like, okay, dude, just don't uncross your legs because I don't want to see you sharing stones. You keep those shits covered, man. Dude, I'm trying to get my friend, he's another comic. I'm trying to get him to do Zoom comedy. You know, I know there's a lot of comics that refuse to do Zoom shows. You know, they refuse to do Zoom shows because they say, oh, it's not like a real show. It's not like a real show. And I'm going to let you know that like a Zoom show, like a real show, after a Zoom show, I still feel like shit. Like that doesn't go away. But I'm trying to get my friend to do Zoom comedy, and I was talking to him on the phone, and I was like, hey man, you got to do some of these Zoom shows. They're not that bad. And he goes, oh no, I can't. I'm unpresentable right now. And I was like, unpresentable? How bad could you be? And then he texts me a picture of what he looked like right then and there. And I looked at this picture, and guys, I was genuinely frightened. Like it was scary. It was scary what he looked like. He looked like, remember when they found Saddam Hussein? You know, you remember when they posted that picture on the news where his hair is all crazy, had a beard like down to here, and he's wearing that dusty blazer because he was living in underground forever. Like he looked that bad. And I was like, dude, how did you let yourself get like this? It's only been a month into the pandemic. This is insane, man. And he's like, I got COVID. He tried to blame COVID. What a fucking what a piece of shit. You got COVID. COVID make you not want to take a shower. Yeah, COVID. It's a weird disease. Nobody understands the ins and outs of it. Okay. Guys, I am mixed race. I am Black, Korean, and Filipino. My parents are an interracial couple. My dad is half Black and half Korean, and my mom is Filipino. They're like Tiger Woods' parents, just disappointed. I get weird reactions when I tell people that I'm mixed. Like I told this lady I was Black, Korean, and Filipino, and she looked at me like I did a magic trick. She was like, whoa, no way. How did you do that? My dad actually looks like a Korean Obama, and my mom looks like an Asian Princess Leia, and together they've created this Samoan Ewok, like Wachita. I am part Black. The only real proof of my Blackness are these elbows, these ashy elbows, you know, like whenever I'm in a situation where I need to prove my Blackness, I'll just show them these elbows, you know, they'll be like, you ain't Black. I was like, wait, hold on. Look at these elbows. Damn, there's some ashy elbows. Damn, looks like you could strike a match out of that shit. Like, oh, damn, how your face looks Samoan, but your elbows look Nigerian. Damn. Wesley Snipes, you Black. I look Latino, you guys. I get mistaken for Latino like all the time. Like the time I got deported, I was like, where are you guys taking me? They're like, we're taking you home. I was like, Burbank? Some people assume that I can speak Spanish, which I can't. You know, like this one guy, he came up to me and he asked me something in Spanish, and I was like, oh man, I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish, I'm not Hispanic. And he was like, what? And then he leaves angry, like I tricked him. You know, like I felt so bad. I felt like a villain. I was like, you fell right into my trap. I don't speak Spanish at all. I don't know. I just have this face where like people either think I speak Spanish, or some people, they think I don't speak English. You know, like I used to get that a lot. Like when I was a kid, that's why I got put in ESL class for a day. You know, I got put in ESL, English as a second language, you know, and man, I got to tell you guys, I kicked so much ass in ESL. Like I was so good. I was so good in ESL. Like as far as subjects go, I think ESL was my best subject, you know, and like they thought they were dope teachers, you know, and they were like, wow, this kid's really picking up this English stuff real quick, you know. And then you know, I told my mom that day, I was like, hey, they put me in ESL class. And she goes, you already know how to speak English. And I was like, yeah, now, duh. I'm actually reluctant to tell people that I can't speak Spanish, you know, like, because I'm afraid that they're going to get mad. Like, well, my one friend, I didn't want to tell him that I spoke Spanish. He thought I spoke Spanish, and he was talking to me in Spanish, and I didn't want to tell him that I didn't know how to speak Spanish. So I just went, sí. Oh, sí. Like he'd ask me something. I go, sí. Oh, sí, sí, sí. Guys, I was seeing everything, you know, I was like, sí, sí. And then like a couple days went by and I was like, I got to tell this guy I can't speak Spanish. And then I told him, hey man, I can't speak Spanish. I'm not Hispanic. And he goes, what? Oh, dude, I thought you were retarded. I was like, why did you think I was retarded? He was like, because I asked you if you were retarded and you said sí. And I was like, damn it. Gosh, damn it. You know, I also get this question a lot from people when they don't want to ask me my ethnicity right away, you know, because they think it's insulting to me. So they'll ask me this question. So where are your parents from? You know, like that's such a weird, because they don't want to confront me about my ethnicity. So I like to answer that question with, oh, my parents are white, just to confuse them, you know? Oh, my parents are white. Yeah, like both of them. Oh, so you're adopted? No, both my biological parents are white. You know, they just really wanted an ethnic baby. So through sheer wokeness, They had one. They willed it to happen. It's crazy. Look, I don't know how wokeness works. I don't know the science, but they made it happen. So now that I'm here. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Give it up for J. Cole. Jesus Christ. He looks like a grocery store owner and gardener all in one. Like, I know how this works. I know how this works. You buy now, or I come by and do your yard. One or the other. No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm sorry. I had to get it. None of this beige on beige crime, right? Son of a bitch. How you gonna be racially ambiguous and fucking come at me? You motherfucker. I see how it is. I remember him anyways. He was on Indiana Jones. He was the look. Oh, that was Goonies. Damn it. All right. Never mind. How y'all doing? Y'all having fun?
Woo!
Yeah.
Our next comedian is definitely my spirit animal. Yeah. She's foul-mouthed. She eats like a motherfucker and she speaks her mind. I love her. She's like definitely my spirit animal. And she's Mexican and Filipino, the two other foods I love outside of what I usually eat. I love me some lumpia and I love me some tamales. She can make both, goddammit. Give it up for our next comedian out of fucking Los Angeles. I know she's black because her last name says she's from the ghetto in Spanish. Give it up for Maria DeLaGhetto.
Love y'all. Hey, you hyping me up? Oh shit, you know. It's Valentine's Day and shit. You know what that means? Nothing. Shit, man. There's a lot to unpack here. I love it. I love how Jay freaking snuck in some karaoke, you fucking Filipino. Anything to do some damn karaoke, huh? Well, it's fine. I'll sing you some Bahay Kubo later. Huh? We have the... That's a real song, yo. Bahay Kubo. I'm real Filipino, like on some real shit. Bro, I eat that stank fish, you know, and then the stinky bagoong. You know what that is? That's that dried shrimp paste shit. Woo! Smells like ass, but it tastes probably similar. I wouldn't know, but. Oh, man. Dude, like, it's wild. Also, video games, I'll be playing video games all day. Like, it was really hard not to play this while, I'm on here because I have ADD. I have to, like, go to the bathroom, and then my Mexican food got here. I mean, just kidding. I was smoking weed off screen because I'm polite, and I can't shit. Everybody was smoking their damn weed, and I was like, well, I want to do something cool. And then the doorbell rang, and, my tacos got here. And thank you, Santa Ana, sponsors today. Santa Ana Mexican food. Fresh Mexican food is muy rico. Muy. There's 3. You can't see shit. Never mind. Not even gonna work. Anyway. Oh my God. Sam, Funky Sam. Yo, I was like, bro, are you stoned or are you Asian? I couldn't tell. I was like, I mean, I feel that. I was gonna say, Jacqui, pop rocks are the only explosion I want in my mouth because that's nasty. I'm like. I'd be that girl, be like, oh, candy, cool. Candy with my vibrator. I'm here for it. I'm like, no. Oh my God. Also you mentioned how they're playing the video games, and I forget what video game you mentioned. But I was like, they're playing something, and I was like, man, my video games are old fashioned. It's just blood, guts, and gore. You feel me? Like the fuck? Mortal Kombat all day, every day, baby, Red Dead Redemption. I played the undead version, so more blood, guts. Yes, my nerd is showing. I told you I'm half Asian, okay? So, what was I gonna say? Athena, she ain't here, but she did cause she was stoned. She had to open her eyes. Yo, that was me as a kid when I was a stoner. I would have to open my eyes because I'm already looking Asian. So I would have to you know what I'm saying? Like anybody else would look crazy. They'd be like, but me like opening real wide, I look like normal. They're like, oh, you good. Man. So yes, my name is Maria DeLaGhetto. I moonlight as a Latin trap rapper, obviously. You can My new single's dropping pretty soon. It's called Mi Taco Es Fuego. Yep. Sin queso, because I'm still half Asian. I'm lactose intolerant. So just keep that in mind. Here's the thing about that. It's like, if I don't look, it's like, it depends on who's looking at me. If I look Asian or if I look Latina or whatever. Like today, I don't even know, because, I got my big hoop energy going. You know what I'm saying? The bigger the hoop, the bigger the hoe. You know what I'm saying? That big hoop energy. But like, I feel like, first of all, if we were to use my government name, we would be here all night. Okay. We ain't got time for Maria Conchita Alonso Paquete de Chile Relleno Gordita. We don't have time. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Just rolls off the tongue. So we're gonna shorten it to DeLaGhetto. Second of all, like, again, who knows what you see? Like what I see, I'm living out my Asian baby girl fantasy. Y'all heard of that? The ABG, Asian baby girls? No, not even the one from LA. Crappy Asian, Jay. Damn. Well, shit, I don't even know if this joke's gonna work if you don't know what an Asian baby girl is like that. So she's Asian, right? And she likes to look like that like gangster but bougie, like she has. Okay, so if I was an Asian baby girl, it's Valentine's Day. My boyfriend would be picking me up in his souped up Honda Civic. Okay. So if you're in San Diego, you might know as well. Then he would take me out to sushi for dinner, right? Because it's got to be expensive, but also Asian, right? And then for dessert, we're still humble. We go for boba for dessert. But then as a gift, as a Valentine's gift, it would be a Hello Kitty by Louis Vuitton purse. You got it. Like Asians love their damn Louis Vuitton, but we still Asian, so we gotta have that Hello Kitty, right?
Fuck.
Keeping it real, just keeping it real.
God.
But clearly that's not the case with me today, because here I am doing a show called Cupid's Rejects. So no. Everybody's like, what are you trying to say? Nothing at all. What I'm trying to say is, along with you guys, I'm gonna be on Tinder ordering that DoorDash dick after the show. People love to talk trash about Tinder, like, I can't do it. Oh my God. Well, good for you. Nobody cares. But the rest of us hoes, sometimes we don't want to emotionally invest. Okay. Sometimes, I love Tinder, because here's the thing. It's like I said, it's DoorDash for dick. You can order whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? What are you in the mood for tonight? Mexican, Japanese, Italian, fusion. You know what I'm saying? Like what you want. The only thing I don't like about it is that when I get my order, when Daniel shows up on my order, sometimes if I order a large size and he rolls up with a kid's meal, I can't really take it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, sir, I ordered, you brought me a kid size. What is this? What is this trash? And then you want to, you could reorder again, but it's already 2 a.m. and you're like, I'll just take what I could get. Whatever, it's fine. All the good shit opens and closes early, because David, who has a 9 to 5, doesn't come over at 2 a.m. But if you hit him up for before 10 p.m., he's always DTF. That's the winner right there. Oh my God. One other thing too, the thing about when guys come over, I don't like to have them come over, because then if they stay, sometimes, when they oversleep, like they just you got, like, you're in the morning and it's like you're laying there hungry as hell, but if I get up and make breakfast, this fool gonna want me to make breakfast too, like he's gonna be so you gotta pretend to try and pretend to wake him up on accident. You know what I mean? Like you accidentally slam a drawer open or close or whatever. Or you sneeze really loud. And if that doesn't work, you do the fake smack in the face because you were moving. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not okay. Well, you guys are respectable men. I appreciate you. But if I'm up, I'm fuck, I get up, and I'm doing my thing and I'm making my breakfast, right? And I'm like, I make it like it's for cooking for me. I'm making my bacon, my eggs, my toast, my grits, my fried rice, because I'm still Asian, throwing some pancakes, my fresh pot of coffee. And this fool finally wakes up And I gotta like do that awkward like there's a piece of there's still like the butter of the bread and like an egg if you want some food, I guess. Because first of all, I'm not cooking for two. This is just for me.
No, fuck.
Exactly. I'm like, sorry, what? Dude, that's why I'm single. I feel like I'm just too selfish, first of all. Like, I'm a single Asian daughter. And even though our parents hate us for that, they still spoil us. They're like, well, nobody's going to buy her the stuff that she wants, so I might as well. It's almost like a pity thing, you know? It's not like they actually love us. It's just they feel bad for us. And I'm here for it, okay? I don't care. I'll take what I can get. I'm so single. I went to a comedy show with, y'all know who Rami Youssef is? He has that Hulu show, Rami. Yeah, right? He's so amazing. I love him. Oh my God. This fool is a Emmy Award-winning professional comedian. And he was doing his set and he asked who was single in the audience. And I raised my hand. I was like, yeah. He's like, so he came to me. He's like, oh, so how long you been single? When I tell you the shock and disbelief in this man's face, I said, oh, 10 plus years. He went, how long? Y'all, he forgot how to comedian. He was so bewildered that I was so single for 10 years. You feel me? I was like, he was like, what do you do? What do you do? What you mean, what do I do? I freaking order tacos at 3 a.m. and not have to be judged by anybody. Or worse, have to share it. You feel me? I go to Target and spend $200 on skincare and candles. Why? Because it smells good. And I want skin that looks naturally vibrant and restored to its healthiest looking center. What does that mean? I don't know, but I want it, you know? And I'm not about to have some dude who uses first of all, I'm not about a dude who uses 3-in-1 body wash judge me for my skincare. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. You better back it up one time. All right, y'all, that's my time. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Maria DeLaGhetto. Oh my God. She didn't do no singing. I don't think she's Filipino. She used too many F's. She didn't replace her F's with P's. You know, she's from the Philippines. You know, I know how it is. I know how it is. That's racist, but it's true. It's not racist if it's not bad. There's nothing bad about it. It's just true. It's when the shit's negative that it's racist. Like you don't know your dad because you're black. That's also true, but it is racist. God damn it, no. Give it up one more time for everybody we've had on this show. We opened up with Athena Rodriguez from Jacqui Pirl from San Jose, Jacqui Pirl from Sacramento, Funky Sam from San Jose, Danielle Deluca from Zach, Kirk Broussard from Las Vegas, Heather Rowe from Zach, J. Cole from LA, Maria DeLaGhetto from LA, but now, make some motherfucking noise. I can't hear you. Make some noise, yo. All 7,000 of you guys, make some fucking noise. I know we're not supposed to pull our masks down. No, this next guy, though, he's my brother. He's a mentor. He's a partner. He's the motherfucker I'm always beating in dominoes when I come to Portland. We call him 8 Ball because if we shine him up right, you can see his forehead from a mile away. I love this motherfucker more than he knows. Give it up all the way from Portland, one of Willamette's Weekly's 5 funniest comedians, part of Dirty Angel Entertainment, throwing the fifth in a row, motherfucker, Northwest Black Comedy Festival, and my partner in motherfucking crime. You fuck with him, you fuck with me. Give it up for Hijynx out of Portland.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, how y'all feeling? We good?
Woo!
This is okay. In the beginning, I did shit on Zoom shows. I take it back. Zoom shows are a little bit better than I thought they were going to be. This is actually kind of fun. You know, shout out to everybody that was in this lineup. Amazing lineup. You guys are so dope. And I'm just listening to everybody, and some of you guys are a little bit bitter. I'm just saying. I'm sitting over here. I am married 23 years, and I'm sitting over here rethinking my whole marriage. Thanks to some of y'all. I'm like really rethinking shit now. So thank you. I also want to thank you for letting me be a part of the show. You know how much money I have saved on the show? I only had the lotion from the waist up. Like I didn't have to put lotion on my legs or none of that shit. Like I saved money doing the show. Like this is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I don't even have on pants. This is the most relaxing show I have ever fucking done in my life. Like this mic ain't even plugged up. I just got this for a prop. Okay, so you know, like it's not plugged up into anything. I got on earbuds. This is just so I feel like I'm on. This is great. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it is Valentine's Day. So, you know, I want to give some advice to all the people out there in the world that's doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I got some advice for men and women, okay? On this Valentine's Day to help you get through. Men first. I'm going to help you. You want to keep a long-lasting relationship? Pay attention to your wife or your mate, and you can learn a whole lot without asking any fucking questions. You can. All you gotta do is pay attention. Like I said, I've been married 23 years. I can tell what type of mood my wife is in from the type of program she's watching when I walk into the house. That's right, because I pay attention. Now, if I come home and my wife is watching some comedy, like some Seinfeld or some Jerry Springer, or, you know, yeah, that's right, Jerry Springer, that's comedy too. I know that everything's good. The kids ain't crying, ain't no police at my house. I know everything is good. And I know this because I pay attention. Now, if I come home and my wife is watching music videos like MTV or something, she's trying to tell me she want to go out dancing. So I say, hey, baby, get dressed. We're going to get our groove on. So we go out, we go get our groove on because I pay attention. Now, if I come home and my wife is watching the Oxygen Channel, I know my ass is in trouble because she watching Snapped and how I almost got away with it and shit. And that's not the part that bothers me. The part that bothers me is my wife is taking notes. See, that's where that bitch fucked up. Ha ha. I bet you I won't make the same mistake. How did I get away with it, motherfucker? How did I get away with it? So I'm telling you now, every man go home. Just ask your wife. Go in the house. Like, baby, what you watching? First 48? All right, I'll see your ass in the morning. I'm going to get the fuck on out of here. I'm just going to get the fuck on. Pay attention. And for the ladies out there, ladies, stop being so picky. For real, there's really good men out there. You have to stop being picky. You know what I'm saying? Like most women said they won't date a man that's went to jail. And I don't understand that. You know why? Because he might have went to jail for something that might benefit your ass. So stop being so picky. Like ladies, would you ever date a man that's been arrested for breaking and entering? Some of you saying no, but you know you never get locked out of your house again. You know you've been there before. I can't seem to find my keys. Oh shit, what's that, a master boat deadlock? Hold on. There you go, baby, go on in. Stop discriminating, ladies, you need that. All right, ladies, would you ever date a man that's been arrested for assault and battery? See, some of you are saying no, but you know his ass can fight and get you out of a situation. You done been in the club before and somebody done bumped into you. Excuse me. Well, fuck you, bitch. Tommy, whoop his ass. That's right, Tommy, whoop his ass. You need that, ladies. Stop it. All right, here's the last one, ladies. Would you ever date a man that's been arrested for stalking? Yeah, a lot of you saying no. Saying you can't keep a man. This motherfucker ain't going nowhere. Every time you turn around, he's just outside your house.
Oh my God.
I love you, girl.
Oh my
Stop discriminating on those men. Ask these men, have they done what's they signed? Ask these men, have they done any time? You might be missing out on the love of your life. Like I said, also been married 23 years. It's been wonderful, but I want to tell you something. When you're married that long, you got to do things to keep the sex life extravagant. Because it can get boring. It really can. It can get boring after 23 years. It can. So to keep it exciting in my house, my wife gave me my first threesome. That's right. Actually, no. Okay, just I learned two very important things about having a threesome with two beautiful women. First off, men, wait your motherfucking turn. Okay? You got two women going at it hot and heavy, you just wait your turn. For the first 45 minutes of the threesome, I was on the side of the bed like a game of double dutch. Yes. You almost have me. Hold on. Yeah, I got that ass. Wait your turn. And the second thing I learned, if you don't do it right, you'll hear disappointment in surround sound. No, stop. No, don't. So you got to get it right. But for my anniversary, one of my friends gave me this book. You know what I'm saying? Some of you may have heard of it, the Karma Sutra. You know, this book is like all these different sex moves. Fuck that, y'all. I am 46 years old. I don't binge like that no more. I don't get down like that. So another one of my friends gave me this book that my wife really loves. It's called the Afro Sutra. Yeah. All the sex moves are named after predominant Black leaders in history. And my wife loves this book. She loves it. The first move we did in the book was the Martin Luther King. Yeah. That's why I smacked her on one cheek till she turned to the other cheek. Couple history buffs in there, a couple history buffs. The second move we did, she really loved too. It was called the Malcolm X. Yeah, that's where I made her come by any means necessary. Sometimes I wasn't even in on the play, just standing on the side of the bed like, great job. Do you see that? Wow, that is fucking amazing. Good job. You need some water? Stretch your hammy. Good job. She loved it. But the last move we did, this was her favorite. This was her absolute favorite. It was called the Rosa Parks. Yeah, that's where she sat on my face and refused to get up. Just. She loved it. We're gonna do this other move called the George Washington Carver, something about nuts, but we never got around to it. We just never, we never got around to it. Yeah, I'm trying to watch my time. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell. And shout out to the Vegas people. You guys are the fucking true heroes because y'all are living fucking dangerous in Las Vegas. Y'all are living, because here in Portland with the coronavirus, they're being pretty precautious. Vegas, y'all give no fucks. The last show I did out there was packed house, people sitting next to each other, didn't know them, fucking mask, high-fiving and all types of shit. I was like, they don't care. One lady blew me a kiss. I sprayed it with Lysol before it got to, oh, bitch, no. Got me fucked up. Oh, keep that shit over there. Blowing no goddamn kisses over here. And it's dangerous up in Vegas. They gave no fucks. So shout out to y'all. Y'all are doing some, y'all living dangerous up there, man. I don't know how the fuck y'all doing it. Oh, man. Got a little more time. So, some of you guys don't know me. Again, thank you for the shout out. Willamette Weekly's Funniest Five. It's an honor to be a part of it this year. It's real cool. But it wasn't always this great because I grew up poor. And it sucks. You know what I'm saying? You know, the thing about growing up poor, you know what I'm saying? You just can't do certain things when you don't have money. You just can't. Being poor fucking sucks. You know what I'm saying? And it was 5 of us growing up, 4 boys, 1 girl. My mom tried her best, but we were just fucking poor. That's how it was. We couldn't do anything right. I remember one year for my birthday, I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I know we're poor, but for my birthday, all I want is a birthday cake. That's all I want. She's like, okay, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna make it happen. But we poor, so I'm not thinking. Next year, my birthday came around and my mom walks in. I'm like, yeah, it's time for my birthday cake. My mom walks in with a little Debbie with a match in the middle of that motherfucker. And the fucked up thing, she wouldn't even let me blow out the match until she lit her Newport. She was like, hold on. All right, now make a wish. I wish we had more money in this fucking house. That's what I wish, mama. Fucked up growing up poor. Like I said, growing up, it was 4 boys growing up. So it really sucked growing up, going to get haircuts. Haircuts was $10 a piece. Was my mom paying $40 for fucking 4 haircuts? No. My mom would go in there and pay $10 for one haircut. And we all had different aspects of the haircut. One of us would have a line up with nothing else. One of us would have a part with nothing else. One of us would have a shape up, but with nothing else. One of us would have a little taper fade on the side, but with nothing else. We look like complete shit, but if you put us in a straight line, we came together like Voltron to look like a complete fucking haircut. People would see us and be like, man, your kids look like shit. My mama go, we just, they're like, God damn, that is a clean ass haircut when you put them in the line. Shit, God, look at that shit right there. God damn. It sucked growing up poor, man. But the thing I really hated about growing up poor was the holidays. Because if you don't have the money, you can't do the holidays like everybody else when you're poor. You just can't. Like, anybody remember Valentine's Day as a kid? Yeah, you know, you buy your little Valentines and you take them to each one of your little classmates and give them one and put it in their little box. Yeah, we all did that. That was fucking great. Not when you're poor. You know what my mom did for Valentine's Day? She bought a Sunday newspaper and gave out coupons on the on Valentine's Day.
Oh.
But will you be my Valentine? Here's 20 cents off mayonnaise. It sucked. Another holiday I hated growing up, man. I hated Halloween. Again, 5 kids. Mom was not buying all of us outfits to go out in. Fuck that. So what we would do, we go in our regular ass clothes, just like this. We get to the door with the other little kids. They're like, look at you, you Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. And look at you, Wonder Woman. And what are you supposed to be, young man? My mom said, lucky to be alive in this motherfucker, so. Trick or treat. Still got my candy. But the holiday I really hated growing up as a kid was Christmas. Oh, I hated fucking Christmas. Because you know what? I was 15 years old till I found out hand-me-downs wasn't the name brand. I had no fucking idea. I thought that was just how they came. But the thing I really hated about Christmas was the songs. Because when you're poor, those songs, they don't go with your life. They just don't. You remember that one song that was like, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. No, in my house, we're dreaming of having lights for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? The simple shit. But it was that one song I really hated growing up. It was the 12 Days of Christmas. You remember that one? And a partridge in a pear tree. That's bullshit. Raise your hand if you had a partridge or a pear tree in your hood. No one. But you know what it was like in my hood? It was 12 gauges shooting, 11 pimps a pandering, 10 ladies left dancing, 9 bills are waiting, 8 moms are yelling, 7 cops arresting, 6 brothers stealing, 5 chains that blink. 4 barking dogs, 3 shots of hen, 2 crackheads, and some kush rolled in a Swisher Sweet. Y'all, I'm the real Hijynx. That's my time. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Make some motherfucking noise.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Woo! There's
That's
2
good.
kings in the Northwest. And, you know, I might be the prince. I might have to say there's one because that's one of them right there. I might be the other. I don't know. It might just be him and Nate Jackson. I'm just the prince trying to catch up because that motherfucker there. Shit. He always give me a hard time. I know why I'm mad at him because he looked like my dad. I ain't seen that nigga since he left for a pack of cools either. Fuck him and Hijynx.
No, he's mad because he is the last living person with an actual curl. You know how hard it is to find the chemicals to put a curl in your head?
Hey, fuck him. I'm trying to close up this show. You know what? I can mute that motherfucker. I ain't got to take his shit till this weekend. Fuck him. Fuck everybody else. See, I get to mute him. Hey, make some motherfucking noise, though. Give it up for your opener. The friendliest kindergarten teacher out there hiring a fucking kite, Athena Rodriguez. She's on the screen. Sam barely moved over so she can get in. She's too high to figure it out. It's okay. Give it up for our second act of the night, which was shit. I almost forgot Jacqui Pirl, your favorite soccer mom, and Milf, right? The original Stifler's mom. Give it up for Athena's better half. The muscle, definitely not the brain part of hypothetical comedy. Sam Medina up fourth. We had the crazy bitch. Definitely might fuck your teenage son. Keep her away from her. Danielle DeLuca. Then we had the serial killer / Robert De Niro reject, Kirk Broussard out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Then we had Superwoman herself, Heather Rowe. I don't want no fucking trouble. She looked like she might drop me if I talk too much shit. Then we had not Joy Coy because everybody was happy, but J. Cole, he's going to be even bigger because he's got a little black in him, just not Filipino. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure out if he got the Filipino height, though, because I'm guessing he's 5'2". After that, we had his cousin. They're probably from the same island, same neighborhood. Give it up for Maria from the ghetto. That's how you say it if you're white. If you're Spanish, it's DeLaGhetto. And then last but not least, we had Mr. Clean after he went to the tanning bed too long. My brother, the real motherfucking Hijynx. Give it up for him. Last but not least, she's not here, but she's always in the building. If you see me or Hijynx, give it up for the owner, DJ Wildchild, Courtney Collins. She's the other half of this Dirty Suit collaboration. Next week, Cynthia and Publix in the building. She'll be hosting a baby edition of Black and Proud on Friday the 19th. 18th we'll be doing Black. No, yeah, I was right. The 19th we'll be doing Black and Proud online. From the 18th through the 21st, we'll have the Northwest Black Comedy Festival online. Fucking check us out. Northwest Black Comedy Festival, Dirty Angel Entertainment, SuitMan Productions. And don't forget, we're killing the Black History Month because to end the month, SuitMan's doing Dark Brew on the 27th and Soul System motherfucking Sundays. Fuck Whitey this month. Kirk's lucky. Kirk was our affirmative action hire. He's so happy. Yeah, with the brothers. You're my NIGGA. I don't want to care what nobody say. I'm not going to let you say it, though. I'm not going to let you say it. Hey, everybody have a good night. Thank you for coming out to SuitMan Productions. It's been wonderful.